Premier Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting arrested by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch styled up with new kicks, penny flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentlemen on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premier Boyz.
Yes, welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Premier Boy Podcast. This is your boy Ken, aka Mr. Gentleman.
You already know what it is. It's the return, man. The one, the only King Talk Sands. And you already know we back at it yet again with the season finale of the Premier Boyz Podcast. Welcome.
This your boy, the star Roddy Rod. What's up? We back, and we back here for the season finale of the Premier Boyz Podcast.
I got a mic now. And it's your boy, Long Live the Chief.
Long
They
live
call
the
me
Chief.
Malimal.
Chief.
And we're back. Long live the Chief.
Long live the Chief.
Chief.
Yes, and welcome back to the Premier Boy Podcast. And I mentioned this is the season 2 finale of the Premier Boy Podcast. So I just want to say thank you everybody that have been tuning in to all season. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for getting us to number 1 on Good Pods and continue to get us to number 1. Yeah, just want to thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for everybody new listening that we got this season. And, from all 4 of us, this means a lot.
Yes, it does.
Listen, y'all got me breaking out the fine wine for this one, the Shanti 2018 joint. You feel me? Like, yeah, y'all got me breaking the good shit out for the season finale. You feel me? But we out here.
Fancy. Look, this is what I got for the season finale. Right? Looking back, Alizé.
Oh, damn.
Drinking like it's 2002 out here.
This is not 2004, bro. Like, we are not out here making Incredible Hulks and shit. You feel me? Like,
I did earlier. That also might have contributed to some stuff earlier.
I know you did. You drink Alizé on a Friday night at 12 midnight, on a Saturday morning, 12 midnight, bro. I know for a fact you made an Incredible Hulk at like 9 o'clock.
Life has been crazy.
And we keeping it real here for the season finale of Premier Boyz Podcast. And at the end of the episode, I have a special announcement for coming up at the end of the episode. Stay tuned for that.
Also, I have a big announcement as well. Bitch ass Tony Cornballs. I got a big announcement as well at the end of the show.
Big announcement
that would change the landscape of the show forever. So
Ever?
Forever.
And I as well have some very important information to drop off to the Premier family. So we got a lot. Stay tuned, stick it out. We here.
Yeah, we got a lot of announcement coming at the end of the show. But first thing first, yo, take that creepy picture off your screen, son.
The hell?
Please take that creepy picture off the screen, son. Please.
You guys with BB and CC Wanners and shit. This is Kane. We keeping this up.
Oh, wow.
Y'all post. This is what happens when I take one of my contractually obligated days. When I take one of those off, this is what happens. This is how we get down. That's crazy.
Stupid. But
would never.
But before we start, yo, we know who got the best shows on Wednesday. We know who got the best shows on Wednesday. The Premier Boy Podcast.
Premier Boys.
Premier Podcast. But anyway, let's get to it.
back.
Anyway, let's get to it. Come on, take that picture out too. Okay, there you go. That's a better picture. But saying is, you missed last week episode. You know, we talk about this Wilson situation. You missed last week episode. We never got your views on it, and you want to talk about this situation for a minute. Let's talk about it. So, how you feel about this situation, son?
All right. So, real quick, there's a lot that went down during this episode, and it is so much so, right? I ended up taking some notes. First of all, you already know. I had to take some notes, right? And there was a lot of shit that was said that kind of was like, ugh. A lot of shit that was said that I also agree with. So I took those notes, right? And then I created a list, right? And in this list is basically the recap for the episode, and we're gonna get into the Will and Jada shit. It's nothing crazy. It's a quick 5-piece list. So we get into it real quick. Number 1, Drew Hill can definitely pack that super reunion the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? You bring together all of those people for what? Cisco's literally the biggest star there. Nobody came there to see what Nokia was singing, bro. So Drew Hill can pack it up. That super reunion could be packed the fuck up. It is what it is. It sounds like BUC back in 2009.
Oh, D.
Don't you dare looking for that picture. Don't you dare look for that picture, Malimal. So don't you dare look for that.
Find
that picture.
If you find that picture, put that shit up.
Like,
no.
I'm already at work. Yeah, I don't even know.
Do not.
What's outside my crib now?
I'm already at work.
I hated that picture now, son. I'm looking at it now, son. I hate that picture now, son.
I did too, but if I had to wear them pants, y'all gonna have to see that picture.
Oh God, no, son. Oh God,
pants were horrible.
Yo, say it.
Number 2, Donnie Long is my new porn name.
Yo, even though you mentioned the dude Jackie Long from ATL.
Donnie Long, that's gonna be my name. Fuck it. Smashing is also my name Donnie Long. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Number 3, Tori ain't do that shit. And there's DNA evidence that proves so. My guess, her bestie Kelsey did that shit because they were dating first, and then Kelsey got sent back home to Canada because she had COVID, and then Megan then hopped on that thing real quick. Ladies usually fight over 2 things: money and dick. All right.
Wow.
So if Kelsey sat there and popped Megan in the foot real quick, allegedly, then dick might have been a contributing factor. Who knew? You know what I'm saying? And finally, UMG versus Warner as a versus is basically like the Smash Brothers of music. Because you pick anybody and then go. Literally anybody you want. That's what it is. So getting it from that and getting into the Will and Jada situation that dominated the last episode, I'm gonna break this down yet again for those who didn't watch the stupendous WrestleMania episode.
Stupendous,
right?
Stupendous. Oh wait, hold on. Stupendous.
Yo, your man Pat Gaffey was talking wild long about that. So like,
my new favorite word, son. My new favorite word.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna break this down in 3 sections: Will and Chris, Jada, regular niggas.
Not this again.
Oh boy.
Not this again.
There you go.
Will and Chris, like I said on the Premier Boys, not Premier Boys, on Ken's podcast, I was like, don't bleed on niggas that didn't cut you. All right. For 3 years, we sat there and watched all of this shit that go down with Will and Jada, bro. 3 years, I sat here and had to watch that shit. During the pandemic, we watching Red Tables talking about how they she wasn't happy or whatever 40th birthday party. You know, she didn't
Oh
like.
my God.
You know what I'm saying? Just wow, ungrateful. So, you know, you dealing with all of that. Your kids don't even respect you. Wife don't respect you. The only people you get respect from is your peers. You feel me? In the acting world. You feel me? But outside of that, you're not really trying. The thing that you're trying to save won't even save you if your life depended on it. You know what I'm saying? I understand his reasoning to save his family because of the fact of what he went through when he was younger. And honestly, certain things in life ain't worth. You can't save everybody, Superman. I'm sorry. You can't save everybody, Hancock. All right?
That movie was terrible, by the way.
What a reference.
But
I like that movie. That movie was terrible.
I think it was alright.
It wasn't like Avengers or nothing, but
It wasn't.
I can't with the picture.
Media Man was better than that. Okay, continue.
Right there. Just put your head down like this.
Oh God, that picture. Oh God, that picture.
Bro, that shit look like Drew Hill's reunion right now. We got Roddy on the right side talking about tell me what you want. Like, nah, but in all seriousness,
It look like something Cisco would wear, bro.
Oh shit. Nah, but in all getting back to it. Like, no, like your fam's not respecting you, but that's the same thing you want to save. You talking about you want to die. You rather die than go through a divorce with your family. This is what it looks like when we're dying. Not like actual death, but what would look like death. You know what I'm saying? You saw how the man was just, you know, drained when she put him on tape, you know, unwillingly.
That broke my heart.
You know, you can see it. His face looked like when you go to the zoo and you see the lions. And all the lions want to do is be free. Right? So he going through all of this pain, all this trauma, your wife smashing your son's friends and shit, your son's drug addicted friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's a sentence.
Nah, that ass. She's sitting there, she's that desperate for dick that you're smashing your son's addicted friends. That's wild to me. All right. And then another thing that kind of bothered me about the conversation, Magnum brought up a point about Will Smith's, you know, entanglements. Cool. Who did he entangle with? Do you have a name? Do we have
exactly?
Well, apparently,
my son Sands came here to preach today.
Apparently, I heard a few. This lady named Charlize Theron, I think that's her name.
Charlize Theron.
There you go.
Did she herself come out and say that, or was that by an unrelated source?
I don't know. It's rumors.
She never came out and said it.
She never came out and said it. I also heard rumors about him and DeRay Martin doing something too, apparently. quote unquote. But
see, but that's the difference, though. Yeah, I get what Sam's getting at. That's the difference, though.
I get it. Yeah.
You hear a rumor here, you know. He's a big star. He's been a big star forever. Of course, he's gonna have rumors.
Exactly.
But August Alsina got on Angelique's podcast and said his own words, bro. Me and Jada had an affair. I love that woman. It was just an affair. It wasn't just a thing where you fuck a bitch, right? And then you leave $200 on the table and you go about your day. He loved that woman.
Oh yeah, don't forget that trash song he came out put out with Rick Ross.
I was quarantined when I heard.
I forgot it.
He got another
son
and shit. You know. So yeah, so as Will Smith, right? You going through all this shit, right? All this bullshit you dealing with. You trying to piece a family together. Then you at the Oscars, the biggest night of your career, the single greatest night of your career, where everybody can acknowledge all of your achievements. And, you know, let's put this in perspective with the Oscars too. And that same night, Samuel L. Jackson won a Lifetime Achievement Award, his first Oscar.
Yeah.
Won his first Oscar. Steph Curry won his first Oscar. The Oscars were directed by Will Packer. We had a whole campaign about the Oscars being so white, right? And the first year, we decided to make it as black as I've ever seen it.
Facts.
You know, we get this. And now you got white counterparts talking about, oh, this is why we can't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to start thinking about our image with this shit too. Our image is important because you want to be accepted at these high level situations, but then you can't be like, you can't pull up to the Ritz-Carlton, right? And act like a nigga. That's some nigga shit, because that was some nigga shit at the Oscars. Oh, you talk about my chick, even though the joke was legit funny, but my chick ain't like it, so now I gotta smack you. You feel me? That's some shit we do in Brooklyn. You feel me? Which I'm gonna get into regular ass niggas in a second. Yeah, he bled on Chris all on the situation that his bitch told him to do. Because he laughed at it first. And if his wife didn't look at him, he would have sat his happy ass down. Chris Rock would have continued his soliloquy. But no, his wife looked at them, gave him the death stare, execute order 66, went up real quick. You know what I'm saying? Got him up out of there. Now, me personally, that can't be me. You would have got pieced up right in front of there. Fuck my, I'm already set. You're not going to embarrass me like that on 8K cameras worldwide. You're not going to do that. So, Chris, he was a stand-up guy for that because he definitely kept his composure. He stayed in the frame. You know what I'm saying? Will fell out of frame and tried to blame it on the devil.
Pride is the devil.
Yeah, right?
I think you gotta hold on.
No, don't blame it on the devil. Blame it on your bitch, bro. Fucking your whole night up. Because nobody ain't talking about you being the fifth man in 94 years to win the Best Actor award. You know what I'm saying? We ain't talking about that. We just talking about how you just a nigga. You feel me? Like, real quick. So, yeah, that was trash. Jada, also trash. I don't give a shit. At me. You know what I'm saying? Nah. And then the shit that made it more trash is that she came out and spoke about the situation. And she basically said in so many words, I ain't asked you to do that. Fellas.
Wait. Hold on. I got to stop you there. That for the actual story that's going around based on that, a source close to them said, oh, she would say all of that.
But she didn't say that.
Yeah, she didn't say that.
Yeah, okay.
See, my problem is while she didn't say it, she didn't come out against it either.
That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? And later, how many times you do some shit, right? In a relationship or whatever, and then a lady will come back and tell you, oh, I ain't asked you to do that.
Ooh, I got stories.
So I'm pretty all four of us had a situation where we went above and beyond for a female, and then they were like, oh, nah, I ain't asked you to jump out the window like that. That was on you. You feel me? And a better situation for me, a better situation to explain this is simple like this. Somebody in the group said, I forgot who, that he took a long ass walk because the walk from the seat to the actual place where he smacked him at was long, right? It was about a minute and a half walk, right?
I think that was Ty.
Trophy.
That's we always seen him.
God, it's the picture.
Yeah, I'm still in the picture right here. Like, shout out to him real quick. Because he said it takes a minute and a half to walk up there, right? If it took a minute, I could walk for a minute and a half and cover like 2 blocks, right? Why didn't Jada stop him?
Thanks.
Better yet, why didn't Jada stop him? And why Jada didn't console him after the fact? Denzel, Bradley Cooper, Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
Was there to actually get him back in frame. You feel me? Jada was somewhere being Jada. You know what I'm saying?
She was laughing at the next joke. No cap.
Hold on.
When he said this got to be the greatest night of television, she was dead weak.
Hold on, Molly. No offense to you, cause this is your sign, but she's just like a Virgo.
Just like a Virgo. Just
I'm
like
not gonna take offense. First of all, you live in the house with your sister. You gotta sleep there.
Exactly.
I'm good.
Don't remind me. And I dated a couple of Virgos. Don't remind me.
Yeah, I've never had the pleasure of dating one.
I ain't gonna hold you. I dated a couple of Virgos.
Good, so that's good, son. Stay clear, son. Don't take your own sign.
Yeah,
nah, I want them. I want them. Where's she at?
So yeah, Jada was trash herself for that. You ruined that man's whole night. And yeah, I'm gonna blame it on Jada. Magna was talking about, oh well, Will had two eyes, had his own mind or whatever. Yeah, but when you're with one thing that Magna missed about that, and I got a special message for her after I'm done here.
Okay, spicy tonight. I'm gonna turn this thing on eventually.
We should tell the
Damn,
episode.
boy.
We should call the episode spicy.
Do it twice, but I listened to it the second episode. I listened to it right before I got on tonight, and I'm like, all right, bet, let's do this. So she talked about how, Will had his own mind. You keep blaming Jada, but bro, you got to understand, as a man, when it comes down to our ladies, we tend to do things for the ladies that we care about more than just for any other person, including our own bros.
True, the facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, yeah, you could say that man had his own mind, but at the same time, that man fighting for respect in his own home. And if that was the one way he could try to gather a sliver of respect back, he's going to do it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't slapping Chris. He was slapping August. He was slapping Jada. He was slapping his kids. He was slapping the ghost of Tupac. He was slapping all of them.
Basically.
And Chris, just to be vessel, my nigga Chris was ghost of Tupac. Yeah, Chris basically was just Yami. No, he wasn't Yami. He was little Yuki. Merrick ain't want to smack Yami. You feel me?
Yeah, look for that Yuki picture, Malimal. Look for that Yuki picture.
You feel me? So nah, bro. Like that's where his mind was, because honestly, if a woman's supposed to be your piece, that's where he's supposed to be his piece at. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be your piece or whatever. Jada's being his piece. He woke up and chose violence, so he went on a what? Rampage.
Oh wow!
Hey,
And that's where we at.
That was brilliant. I wish they were paying us. You could not make a better segue. Continue.
That was funny.
That's
now,
right.
Right? Now I want to talk to you regular ass niggas. Ken, I posed a question on your podcast. I said, hey, if your chick, right? You and your chick was going through a similar situation and you smack a nigga, you know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, you're not in the guise of Hollywood and the bright lights. You're basically in the streets, right? Now, keep in mind, before we get into the question, Roddy, if I, back in the days, right? Like in the early 1800s, if I smacked you, right? If I just came up to you like, hey, Roddy, I challenge you to a duel, right? Gunfight after that. Me and you would have to, we would have to sit there and bust shots. Somebody gotta go. You feel me?
I agree with you wholeheartedly with that. Yep.
Exactly. So let's take it fast forward it to 2022. If you smack a man, right? You're effectively telling him, hey, we about to duel. And unless, you got your gun on you, you got to figure it out. So my question was, if shit went down the same way in these streets, would your woman hold you down before, we hold you down in jail, or hold your family down and your untimely passing? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of you guys said no. But I really, you know what I'm saying? Like, one of my biggest things is like, I honestly would think nah too, because, you know, you're in jail. Nobody ain't gonna hold you down in jail like that. You know what I'm saying? You on your own. You dead. Nigga, you, that's it. Like, look at this shit. I can't
That's
fuck.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Smack the little, he smacked Yami. He wanted to smack Yami, but little Yugi was just there. So, hey, look, hey, Yugi, what? Fuck out of here, little. That's my
Kaibo's feeling.
We can't, as regular dudes, we can't sit there and be like, oh, you know, it's hard to be like, oh, we would have pulled him to the side for a conversation, which what should have happened. When in real life, we would have pieced dude up real quick. You know what I'm saying? We really got to be mindful of that. Me, I ain't gonna hold you. You talk shit about my shorty, I'm gonna talk shit too. But then you try to put hands, then it's hands. You feel me? Who the hell is that?
That's my boy Abner from 60 Days In. My son was a pastor. He went to jail, and he had been to jail before he turned his life over to God. He gets in jail, and like the third thing he does is just smack a little nigga. He's smart. Get out of this little nigga too.
Oh wow.
He was smart. He would have smacked the big nigga for the respect.
Nah, they already respected him in the joint. The little nigga tried to he wouldn't listen to him in front of people. So he had to do it. Yeah,
you had to do it.
You gotta dominate sound somehow, you feel me? So yeah, that's really what it is. But yeah, they wouldn't hold you down, bro. You be in jail, gotta deal with Abner and shit, you feel me? And that's really what it is. So that's what it comes down to. Now, I got a personal request, and I talked to Ken about this. I'm hoping this could work out. This is going to you, Magna, right? I feel like the fact that you brought up a lot of points about, you know, toxic masculinity and everything like that, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I feel like we need a conversation. So yes, on the season 3 premiere of King Talk, I am cordially inviting you, Magna, to the table. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about toxic masculinity. Let's talk about respectability politics and how it affects, you know, how we move in this culture as regular people. My table is ready and set. Production will be there too. Will you? And that's
there you go.
The challenge is laid down.
Ms.
Go back to answer the challenge.
Sure.
We'll find out on the next episode.
Well, there you go. There you go. Magna, you've been called down by King Talk Sands. Let's see what happened. Please answer the response. But before we get to anything, yo,
Sands has laid the gauntlet down.
It's about to be dynamite.
So before we get to anything, episode 37, the episode was called "Please Come Back to Work, Malimal," and we put up a poll onto should Malimal keep his job or should he be fired from the Premier Web podcast? And we got the verdict. We got the verdict, and King Talk Sands is going to give you that verdict right now. King Talk Sands, what's the verdict on Malimal status with the Career Boy podcast?
Hold on, Roddy, you want to speak on that real quick before we get into the verdict?
Speak on what?
On this situation with Alvin. What's your thoughts?
No, life happens, you know. Just gotta be a little bit more, you know, let people know what's going down. Those gotta treat it like work. But I think he should still be stayed on. That's it. Okay,
Kim, what do you think?
I mean, you know, he's the bro, man. I don't have a problem with it. I didn't want you to come to work. That's it. I don't want you to come to work, son. That's it. that's
right,
really
cool.
it, son.
So, Alvin, look, man, you like half the season, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. You missed like 4 more episodes of the season. I would have to put on this face. We was about to ball real quick, bro. I was like, listen, I would. But then I thought, right, the episode that we did with, come back to work, Malimal, that episode, it really was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tuned in. People really hit me up talking about, you shouldn't fire him and everything. He's been working, he's been out here working and everything like that. And I feel like, I took that into account as well. So look, man, we're going to send over you a contract extension for season 3. We're going to extend it with a certain amount of sick days. I don't know who put the limited part in there, but there's a certain amount that you have tally to you.
You see my man's right there? That's my wise man. He gets me my contract. So when my man's right there, my mesh kite right there gets it, we got this.
All right, we will receive it to you, but this is the only contract because it could go the other way.
Look. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Could go the other way. It could go 90s McMahon in here. You feel me? Like, the only way you come back, you gotta join the Kiss My Ass Club.
Oh hell.
There you go.
90s McMahon.
Long live the Chiefs, live another day on the Premier Boy podcast.
You're so good in my book, bro. You lit.
That's what's up.
Nice. So each stage, you can see more of Long Live Chief Malimal in season 3. So let's get it. Welcome back on the show, son. Chill. So now let's get to the IG polls. I got 2 IG polls for y'all. One of them I haven't been broadcast. Another one been getting a lot of buzz. So the first IG poll, we got this woman R&B poll. And out of all these women, which one of them gotta go? We got Beyonce. We got Beyonce, Aaliyah, Rihanna, Brandy, Mary J. Blige, and Monica. Out of all of them, which one had to go?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Beyonce, Aaliyah, Rihanna, Brandy, Mary J. Blige, and Monica. Out of those 6, which one of them gotta go?
Oh, that's easy. Y'all go ahead first though, but this is cake.
This is definitely easy for me too. I mean, somebody else want to go? This is pretty easy. I think we all got the same answer. I think we might got the same answer. I might be wrong, but who want to say first though?
List the names again.
Okay.
We have Beyonce.
Yeah. Aaliyah.
Brandy. Yeah, Brandy. Monica. Aaliyah.
Rihanna.
And
Mary J. Blige.
Damn. But nobody's touching Brandy or Monica. Like, y'all could just get that out of your heads.
Oh shit.
Well. Well.
No, don't.
Well.
Dog. No.
Well. Well. Nah, I get that, bro. Who to go first? Why nobody want to answer this one?
I'll answer it.
I'll go out. My answer is going to be controversial.
Oh God.
We can say bye to Aaliyah.
Yo, that was my answer too.
Wait, let me answer what?
You can pack
give it a chomper wave.
What the? Wow.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about that. I actually thought y'all gonna have to say answer to me. I was gonna say Monica.
Oh, you're on drugs.
You wild.
I was say Monica.
Monica can stay because, like, I feel like with her and Brandy, they're pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. So she can. Beyonce. It was a toss up between Beyonce and Aaliyah, and I literally just put a coin in the air and flipped it, and it fails. So Aaliyah got a shit.
I was on the same type of time, and what made me go Aaliyah is the fact that her life would have been less money. There would have been a lot less money, but she would still be alive had she not met and been taken advantage of and then subsequently made a millionaire by a pedophile.
Yeah.
Okay. I get that reason. I get that.
Yeah,
reason.
on that end, I could understand it too, but and also too, like in terms of like catalog, because of the fact that she passed.
Yeah.
She
Okay. Yeah.
big catalog, like the counterparts you previously named. So off that, between that and Beyonce, because I feel like Beyonce's kind of overrated. Between them two, I flip the coin. Land on tails. Leah got to get packed up.
Beyonce is extremely overrated, and there goes season 3 because the Beehive is going to get this ass. It's going to be terrible.
I mean, shockingly, I shocked that I did not say Beyonce. She actually was the second pick, but now you got me thinking. I might have to change my answer now. I might just pick Beyonce. Now that I think about it,
I'm going.
Beyonce and Monica, to be honest, but yeah.
I'm going with Aaliyah as well. It was really a tough one. Well, it was really tough because, you know, I was a toss-up between her and Monica because those are like the least that I listen to on a weekly basis.
Yeah. So since y'all all pick Aaliyah, what if Aaliyah wasn't on the list?
If she wasn't on the list,
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're talking Beyonce, Rihanna, Brandy, Monica. Beyonce, Rihanna, Brandy, Monica. Who's the other person? Or is that this list?
Mary
J. Blige. See, I didn't even think Mary J. Blige. That's I would if it was Mary J. Blige or me, I would choose me.
You can't do that to Mary, yeah.
I mean, clearly I already said my answer already, Beyonce and Monica, so I'm not excluding this one. Y'all gotta find it out and see which one.
I ain't gonna hold you. Beyonce would be the second choice. Second option. It came out of those two. I can't see myself getting anybody else.
Right.
So,
and it's you know what? Let me clarify for the people out there, right? Let me talk to them.
Let talk to them. Hashtag, let me talk to them. Yeah.
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 But let me clarify for the people out there. I don't think Beyonce is bad by any stretch of the imagination, but I do think the fact that I've seen multiple, and I mean multiple pictures of her depicted as Jesus is just, it's way overselling what she's given to us over the last 20 years, right? We are nowhere near that. She is nowhere near that level of artist over the last 20 years. Nowhere near. I respect her grind, respect her hustle, even like some of her music. No, not that. Nothing compared. Come on, let's stop this now. Let's calm down, guys. She's been making pop for like 15 years now, right?
Also,
she gave us 2 good albums this whole run.
And also, don't forget she is a fellow Virgo, so yeah. Yeah.
You know how dealing with them Virgos be like, you know what I'm saying? It's tough. Yeah.
Wait. Should I be seconding that? Like, cause I.
Oh wow.
I mean, listen. If you want to down the Virgo clan too, that's lit as well. But me personally, I dealt with a Virgo. I had to cheat, bro. Yeah.
I'm dead.
Like that was like, you know, when you play 2K with WWE 20, and then when you tap out and the only that was for me, but it just said cheat.
Oh my god!
I was like, damn, I'm just trying to do this shit, but I.
That would go away. What about you, Roddy?
It's the second week in a row we talking about Sans' exploits.
Oh man, I tell you.
What about you, Roddy? If Ali was on the list, who you got?
I don't know. It's hard. It's hard for me because I don't want to say Beyonce, but I don't know. I gotta say Monica. I'm sorry.
Okay, Monica. Okay.
Are you apologizing to Beyonce? Like I'm cool with whoever.
No, she got some shit.
Man, of course she does.
That I listen to, so.
No, she does. I hold you. Beyonce's amazing, but she is overrated.
She got some shit you listen to. You be in your house listening to Diva?
Hell no.
That beat is hard. I ain't hold that. That beat is hard though. That beat is hard. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's like it's one of those things where they get the right beat.
That'd be hard.
No, the beat's hard, but I ain't gonna lie. The beat's hard, but they gave it to the wrong person.
Oh boy, here we go with this.
Who should they have given it to?
I don't know.
Me? The fuck?
Oh, stupid.
Get that shit to me, the hell?
But everybody answered this already, right? Right?
Right.
So, all right. So next we got another IG poll, and this one I'm not gonna hold. This is a very hard one. I am not gonna hold you. And this one I posted on my Facebook, and people went crazy on this one.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, hold on. What did the people say? Like, what was their answer overall?
Oh,
on the
no,
last question.
Shockingly, I didn't post this. I will post this later. I didn't post it. I didn't get a chance to post this one on my page, sadly. But the next one though, I did post the next one, and so far this one went crazy. So, and this is a hard one. This is a legend one. So what we got is Stevie Wonder, Michael Jackson, Luther Vandross, and Prince. Which one gotta go?
What do Vegeta and Will Smith got in common?
I feel like they fight for the wrong people, but that's just me.
Hold on. They're Libras? I don't know.
I don't know how Vegeta kicked. I don't think they had Libras back in it. You know.
Come on. Y'all got this. What do Will Smith, let's say circa 1992, when he had to move with his auntie and uncle, have in common with Vegeta? I think Sans picked up on it now.
He fought for. I mean, look, Vegeta fought for. He fought for the right thing for the wrong people.
Sans did not pick up on it. I thought he did because he changed his background.
I guess the Prince. I guess.
There you go. Prince of all Saiyans, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. My answer is Prince.
Yeah, I figured that was the case.
And Prince,
that was the case.
Pack that shit the fuck up. There's too many legends on that list, bro, for me not to say that. And Michael Jackson and Prince came up in the same era. Like, Luther gotta stay, especially with the picture of Luther you put up. You put up big Luther. That means you got a little more. You feel me?
Yeah.
He couldn't do little skinny Luther couldn't do that because he lost diabetes in his voice. Yeah. So you can't really do.
That's not funny, man. That's not funny, man.
That's not
funny. He lost the diabetes from his voice.
No, he had throat cancer.
Oh.
Yeah. And the thing.
Damn it, Sam. Sam's always be having me laughing at somebody who I don't know.
Sam, you be messing up like nah.
What they be going
I
through?
be laughing. I be weak. Come on, bro.
Nah, yeah. No,
hold on.
Hold on. Oh, and let's make sure. Just to make sure. Here, our new favorite thing, y'all.
Oh,
put me on my podcast fact checks, y'all.
I'm gonna look it up right now because I don't. If it wasn't it, I'm going in.
I looked it up.
Luther death. Just to make sure. Just to clarify it.
Oh yeah. Fact check that.
Fact check. But Premier Boy podcast fact check, y'all. Oh no! It wasn't. He died of a heart attack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, totally.
I knew I remember that. That's why they call the freaking burger on thing the Luther. That's why they call that death burger that they made on Boondocks, the Luther.
Oh.
Wait, hold on. But let me
now I get the joke.
Now let me check too. Did he have
He definitely did diabetes though. He in '98 ate like 340 pounds.
God.
Yeah, pressure and diabetes, which is a problem that plagued his whole family, which it does with most African American families.
Talk about it.
But we don't want to talk about that because we talking about body positivity.
Oh, also he did have stroke cancer actually. That is the fact too. He had surgery and stroke. Yeah, he did have stroke cancer.
But he beat it though. He beat throat cancer and died from a heart attack.
Yeah, heart attack. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, completely unrelated, real quick, right? I do want to give a shout out to all of the families that may or may not have lost somebody due to alopecia.
Oh, you stupid.
I want to
Look.
special prayer to those people who lost somebody to alopecia. That's a trying time. It's trying. It's a hard to, I know how hard it is. I want my condolences.
Sorry, are you sure we're gonna make it to season 3?
Oh my gosh.
I'm sure we're make it to season 3.
Everyone said we going out with a bang, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Every single night is crazy.
So it's a season finale. I figure I gotta empty the clip here.
Okay. Anyways, Roddy, who you got for this one? Who you got for this one?
I can't take Michael. I can't take Stevie. I can't take Luther. So once again, it has to be Prince. Like, I'm sorry, Prince. I know that people that's Prince fans gonna get on us in the comments, but that's whatever.
I ain't gonna hold you on the post itself. I did say Luther, but then I changed my mind, and I am going with Prince now as well. I think about it because it's hard. This list is hardcore. Each of the artists is very talented. Whether it's just music, whether it's they play instruments, or even many more. And this one was really hard. And I love all the artists, so this was really hard. And I guess for this one, I really had to go with who I listened to the least. And Luther and Prince were the only two I listened to the least. I listened to all of them, but them two I listened to the least. Originally, I did say Luther, but I'm gonna have to change my answer to Prince. It's hard. I don't know. This is hard, man. I hope this was very hard. I'm not even gonna lie. People go either way. Whoever answer we pick, none of us were gonna win anyway. Cause everybody gonna hate us. Whoever answer we pick. So
for that last alopecia joke, but fuck it.
Oh yeah, you were bugging that one. Sorry. You were bugging on that one. But, but in terms of the post itself, a lot of people just said Prince. A lot of people said Prince.
Listen, Prince's music, I feel like there's certain circles where like that same question will be asked. The fact that Prince is even on the list would be blasphemy, and somebody's in that circle saying, who the hell is Luther Vandross? I don't think our circle that's a little racist. I don't think like people who came up listening to urban music the style we listen to it would say that. You know who I feel like would like completely have just clipped Luther Vandross? I feel like Gem Star would have clipped Luther Vandross.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's perfect example. Yep. Perfect example.
Of course.
Perfect example. Yeah, he would. And I know he would be listening. And shout out to Jen. He was on the show this season, so shout out to him.
But all due respect to R&B, like Prince had to go.
I mean,
Prince wasn't really R&B.
He was R&B.
No,
he made it on BET.
Like R&B, like how Luther was R&B. I feel like Luther R&B was more influential to our culture than Prince R&B's was.
Here's the thing about Prince. I feel like Prince music went before his time. Before his time, I feel like he was ahead of his time. That's how I feel about Prince music. I feel like when Prince was out, people didn't understand his music, at all, and people didn't understand how much impact it would make. And also Prince music, he has some crazy songs in the 80s, but he has some crazy songs as well. It was an era where he would talk about crazy sexual things, yo.
You seen him? Have you ever seen Prince? Hold on. I'm gonna make sure. Like, I don't know what you would have thought he would be talking about.
Like, I heard some of his explicit song before he changed direction, and I'm like, yo, like, wow.
You gotta understand too. Like in the 80s, a lot of people was talking that type of talk because that's what it's about. Honestly, nobody was really trying to talk about walks in the park. They were talking about how they were going to try to dog.
Shout out to Jill Scott.
Yeah, we were talking about in the most subtlest of ways how to dog fuck a bitch. You feel me?
Oh my God.
Marvin Gaye.
I've never even heard that sentence before.
Jackson did it. They all did it. So yeah, it was just subtle. It's not like how it was now. You know what I'm saying? We're so blatant and forward. But let's be real. That's what it is.
Nah, you're right though. This nigga Prince was a bad bitch.
Stupid.
Look at this. I'm trying to like put the album covers on the thing, but it won't let me do it because you got to see this one that I looked up.
I think I know. Was that one that he wasn't had his shirt off or something? And
Nah, my
one?
son is completely naked. Like,
Oh, he did.
It looked like a maternity shoot.
He did have an album like that though. I think that might be the same album. Kiss is on. I remember one time we went to Virgin. Sands was joking about Sands was joking about this like back in the day when Virgin was out. Yo, we went to 42nd Street, but it was a long time ago. But it was something about it was either Sands or Ty. Shout out to Ty. It was one of them, but it was funny. It was a funny joke. It was like back in the day though. But yeah, you know, but yeah.
So we all in agreement, Prince?
Yeah.
I guess so. Like I said,
I gotta see how the people go.
Yeah. Like I said, on the post I posted on Facebook, a majority of the people said Prince. Majority of the people said Prince. But
his catalog's not extensive enough for me too.
I have to disagree with you on that, right? His catalog
for me,
yeah.
But in terms of quality of catalog.
Quality, there we go.
Right.
That's
my
where
son make music out his ass.
Yeah, like that's
not really?
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, Prince music is completely different. He do the estimate sing, he do all the stuff. Like he do a lot of stuff by himself. Sometimes he got a crew too, so it's like completely different. Next level.
But when you put him against all the rest of these artists, it's not a fair game though.
Yeah, it don't fit. Yeah, he don't fit the category. That's how I'm all like he don't fit the category.
He don't fit. Okay.
It doesn't take away from what he does. You know what I'm saying? It really doesn't. But let's be real. It doesn't fit. You know, it doesn't fit with everybody else's catalog. And let's be real. Are you really going to put up? Prince's catalog against Stevie's? Or I'm not even trying to discuss Michael because Thriller. There, I said it. Yeah. Luther's was the only like one that was kind of close to being like, all right, let's debate it. Yeah, and then in that debate, it's like, all right. No.
Right. Prince has what? Purple Rain, Kiss. I really liked Musicology when it came out in 2005.
Oh yeah.
But that's I can't see nobody talking about.
He also had Diamond and Pearl. He had the When the Dove Cry. That whole Purple Rain album was just fire. Don't forget the movie as well.
That was Prince's Thriller.
Yeah, right. That was Prince's Thriller. Yeah.
But like what he's about to say is okay, because Prince followed up Thriller with Bad, and then Dangerous, and then Invincible, and then History, Ghost. Yeah, everything Michael followed up with Prince, Thriller solidified his standard.
Yeah.
Everything that Prince followed up with. He followed up with a bunch of legal battles, and eventually had to turn his name into a symbol.
Yeah.
And that's dicey at, because I'm gonna be honest with you, like. You already got the Michael Jackson and Prince comparisons.
Yo, you did. You did.
Out. So now Michael's looking at this shit, and his competitive spirit is like, all right, how can I overcome this nigga? I bet. Let's treat every song like on Thriller like a single and push those. And then next thing you know, push the Bad album. And then push Dangerous. And then push History. So this man who kept putting down draw fours on this nigga. And you play on how many draw fours you can get put down before, you know what I'm saying?
It's too far gone for you, yup. I want you to think about this. Hold on, I'm sorry. It got to the point with Michael Jackson where Dangerous went 9 million albums and that was considered a failure. He went 9 times platinum in 1990. What was it? 1990 or 1991?
Yeah, Dangerous was 1992. Yeah. I think 91, 92.
And for him, that was considered a failure. That's how many records he was selling, how the quality of the work he was putting out.
Dude, that Virgo spirit, yo. If something not right, y'all go push harder to get to it. That's y'all Virgo. That's the one thing I love about y'all Virgo. Y'all go hard. Y'all go hard, son.
We've been talking about Virgos all day. I appreciate it.
Y'all go hard. That's one thing I admit. That's one spirit. I wish as a Taurus, I wish I could have that same spirit as a Virgo, because y'all go hard when it comes to it. Y'all know y'all feeling that like, y'all not there. Everybody else loved it, but if you didn't love it, you just go hard on to the next. So I love that spirit. But I got a little story about Prince. Do y'all remember back in the day that Prince had an interview with Chris Rock, and they discussed about Prince supposed to be on bad, and Prince was like, nah, I'm not saying no. I know man saying no, but it's mine.
He was like saying, "Oh, the first lyrics of Bad was your butt is mine."
But it's mine. Yeah.
He pulled up on Michael Jackson talking about, listen, who you saying that to? You're not saying that. And
wait, hold on, Flack, where's my mic?
Hold on. You never knew the story, Nolly?
No.
Right, you knew about the story, right?
Nah, then.
What?
I'm
honestly shocked. I'm more shocked at both of y'all, because both y'all as music artists did not know about the story. I'm shocked about that.
At a certain point, you just start writing your music and you get wrapped up in it. But
yeah, I get it. Yeah, like, I was shocked about that y'all didn't know the story. I'm shocked about
I knew Michael Jackson and Beef had that. Michael Jackson and Prince had that competitive beef. But I didn't know about what you just said. First of all, because if I would have known about what you just said, sir, look at this man. I would cook this man like a fucking steak. What are you talking about, bro? Do you see your maternity shoot of an album cover? Did you see that shirt you put on when you did that concert? Sir, do you see them pants? Boy, you play basketball in a blouse. My guy. Come on, sir. Don't you dare try to tell me nothing about no masculine. Boy, you are the symbol for androgyny.
Bro, well, let's be clear. The basketball game that he did play in blouses, he did drop like 43 points, though.
That's my point, though. Like, you're not gonna.
And made pancakes after,
and they made pancakes afterwards.
And yes, that was a true story. Yes, that was a true story.
He washed Charlie Murphy in basketball and made pancakes while touching Charlie Murphy's ass from time to time.
You guys was
hung out with men who looked badder than the shorties that he was with also. We are not, your butt is mine could not have been his crossing point, sir.
He was like, nah, not for Michael Jackson. Listen, look, no.
I'm dead.
He said your butt is, you talking about your butt is mine? Yeah, nah, we're not doing that. And that was it.
I don't know if he heard the lyrics and thought it was going to be like the girl is mine. And he was like, I'm not going to be on a song with you arguing about butt.
Bro, like that, listen, like we can't shame a dude for his standards, bro. Like that's what we be talking about. We can't talk about dudes getting shamed for their standards and we shaming Prince for his standards. That's that nigga standards.
And I want you. This is what he felt like the song was.
In so many words.
Now we can do this the easy way or the hard way. The choice is y'all.
I'm not gonna hold you. The interview was funny when Prince was talking about it.
I love the story of you. All these princes. I'm sorry. That's the guy you used to be.
Yeah, it's funny, man. It's funny. Classic. Y'all gotta check out the interview, man. Check out the interview, that clip. It's mad funny, son. It's mad funny. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna hold you. I actually wish Prince did get on bad, that would have been legendary, son.
Oh, that'd been different.
That would have been legendary, though. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
What?
And also, it was a clip back in the day that was Michael Jackson, Prince, and James Brown in the same stage.
Ooh.
I remember that.
Yeah, they all three of them in the same stage. That was the legendary. I don't see them two. Same thing. Michael Jackson show.
Wait, was that at the BET Awards in 05?
Nah, I don't know. This was like something. This was like in the 80s.
Oh
This
shoot!
was something in the. You didn't know about the Valley?
I didn't see that one either.
I got. Gee Louise, man, I'm shocked. I'm
had
shocked.
to focus on rap, man.
Yo,
See how far in life it's got me.
shit. But
I'm shocked. This is like in 83. 83.
But like-
yo. It's 83. But yeah, what up, Roddy?
I was gonna say that so Michael and Prince never did a collabo song ever, right?
Sadly, no.
That probably would have been like a dream collabo. Like
Well, yeah.
they like every
They
like
had
during the
They had
time
too much of that competitiveness.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. And I know, hold on, continue, Roddy.
No, I was saying every era has their dream collabo that we always wish that they collaborate with, and when they come out, well, it depends. It's always flipping the air because sometimes the collabo do great, sometimes they do mediocre, sometimes it's done and it's over with. So it's just like a what could have been. That's how I feel about this, you know.
Yeah, and the thing about it, Prince was upset when Michael died. I heard Prince was crying like heavy when Michael died.
Nah, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard he
That is-
later. Yeah, I heard he later regretted that he wish he did a song with Michael. Like later regretted it. Like he wish he did a song with Michael. You know, stuff like that.
Nah, like he respected him, bro.
Yeah,
That was a thing of respect.
Yeah.
Like you respect your rivals at such a high level because they push you to be better in ways. Like the best I ever freestyled, I can promise you this, Sans. The best I ever freestyled was when me and you was battling, and that Dipset anthem beat dropped because I had to be better than you. Some of my best verses was on BUC songs because I knew I had to have the best verse on the song. That's like you guys push me to be better.
I ain't gonna hold you. I felt like that with Otis because we kept going back and forth.
You was really going off on all of this.
When we song and chat, we kept going back and forth. You know, and I was writing verses before I sent it to chat for it to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Based off what we were doing. The third verse, my third verse of Otis, I felt like was a top 5 verse in my verses. You know, maybe top 3. The way it kind of played off. So for me, I get what you're saying about that because it's like, all right, bet you want to be the best, or if not, be in the same realm as the best. Right. So when you're there, you're like, I bet you can't miss.
No, definitely fact, yo. I felt that way about Roddy, when we used to do the R&B song together, yo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I feel like he pushed me, I pushed them. So yeah, that's definitely true. And we had, you know, and Prince felt that way about Michael. I'm pretty sure Michael felt that way about Prince too. So they both admired each other, you know. And yeah, legendary, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. But dang, yeah, we were talking about Prince for a minute.
I know, right?
Because he's funny. That's a funny man.
This man really be, you know,
talented man, yo. You know. And the rest of it, the older legends, man. You know, Michael, Prince, Luther, James Brown. You know, so many legends, man.
I'm sorry. I have to think about it again. This man is wearing eyeliner, nail polish, a freaking lace net shirt, talking about no homo. Bro,
yo.
What?
It just looks that way, but no homo though.
Oh boy. I don't know if we're gonna make a season 3, son. Oh boy.
All right, no.
Oh boy. Yo, so let's get to the premiere news.
Oh yeah.
So first thing first, man, we lost a legend this week, man. Recipe Gilbert Godfrey. You know, he was Godfrey, yeah, Godfrey. He did many roles. You know, Aladdin, Iago for Aladdin, Problem Child. Very talented voice actor, man. Dang, man. How y'all feel about this, man?
For the final time, well, one of the final times in this season, we're gonna do a story time with Aaron Sands.
Story time with Aaron Sands.
Gather round. So I was working a job where I was doing security at this building, right? And I hated doing security there because the supervisor was always behind us. And we was at the building we was at had like a company that where stars would come over and do interviews. Now, for privacy reasons, I can't say the actual company, but that it was there. Like, you see a lot of stars. Like in my time there, I met LL Cool J. I met Charlie Murphy before he passed. Met a lot of people there. Another person I met there was Gilbert Gottfried. Now, the crazy part about it is he really does sound like what you see on the screens, but not as over exaggerated. He was really calm about it, but I really wanted him to talk in a voice like this. You know what I'm saying? I was really waiting for that, and I didn't get it. And I was like, all right, cool. But I respect the fact that he did pop out, and I was like, wanting to chat it up. I got in trouble for that though, because I was kind of chatting it up with Gilbert Gottfried. I saw my problem child, and my manager came up to me and wrote me up. So I quit the week after. Moral of the story is, when you meet stars at a job that you don't like and you want to leave, chat it up with them for like about a good 30 minutes. Because look, you try and find a way out anyway. It's like a barrel.
Sands, 30 minutes? Like 6 niggas stole.
Yo, you bugging.
Bro, 30 minutes.
Somebody has definitely got their bag bugged right now because you was talking with Gilbert Gottfried.
What happened?
Somebody definitely got a bug put on their bag or something because you was talking with Gilbert Gottfried.
Not paying attention.
Trying to be Jafar or something, bro? Like,
you better do it for everybody. So you better do it for everybody.
Let's call that though. I don't care no more anyway. So fuck them niggas. Suck a dick.
Oh my gosh.
I wanted to chop it up with Gilbert Gottfried for a little bit, and damn it, I wanted to do it. Yeah, that site don't even exist no more anyway. So fuck them niggas. I'll tell you this.
You got the W then, like.
So for that site needed to put the fucking dumplings down and come to work on time. How about that? You feel me? So, nah, fuck all that. But anyway, yeah. It was a tough loss when I heard about it. One of the crazy things that I saw about it was when I seen a picture of Bob Saget, Louis Anderson, Gottfried come together. In 3 months, that picture died.
Yeah,
so
I put that on my Facebook. Yeah.
So it's a tragic situation, and prayers go out to him and his family. Hopefully, pull through this really tough time. Salute to the bro. Thanks for giving me a way out.
Damn, bro.
Roddy, what do you gotta say?
Shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a big fan of him. I watch a lot of stuff, and almost every cartoon and stuff that I watch or in the show, I noticed he made an appearance. So yeah, his countless TV appearances and countless voice actor appearances. Like, to me, he's the GOAT. Seeing him die was really tragic because he's the most noticeable voice actor throughout his time. So like, I'm just a fan, and it was crazy to see him die. But yeah, toast to Gilbert Gottfried, and prayers up to his family and friends during this time. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Hold up, Roddy, what you sipping on?
Ginger ale.
I knew it. I knew that was ginger ale.
Son out here straight edge Roddy.
Nah, I love it.
Straight edge Roddy, the new name. Straight edge Roddy.
Wait.
Bali, what you gotta say, man?
Life is one of those things. You live it until it's done, and you never know when it's done. And you always hope that you did enough when it is done. You always hope that the dash in between the day you were born and the day you die meant something to somebody else on this planet. And Gilbert Gottfried got that done.
Yep.
Like, God blessed him with a voice that I am 100% sure got his ass kicked as a 5th grader.
Of course.
And he took that gift and he turned it into something that made millions of people laugh, made millions of children like myself, really enjoy or really endear to a character. One of the characters I knew he played, but I never looked into it, and it turns out he actually did play the dentist, the crazy dentist on Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, he did.
So I'm 12, 13, 14, growing up with that, still hearing his voice. So from Aladdin to that, there's little things where he was also in like Bill Bellamy's How to Be a Player talking crazy.
I remember that.
Yeah, he was.
I remember
And
that.
you really gotta do it like that. Like, oh my God, that was weird. If you ever get a chance, get high and laugh at that. But rest in peace, mister. Definitely condolences and prayers for the comfort of the family. I know it's gonna be rough. Man was 67. I know he got grands. He might even have greats. My prayers to the family.
Facts, man, and he was a legend, man. I enjoyed him as a kid with every role that he was in. Of course, Aladdin, one of my favorites. Problem Child. He was in the cartoon movie called Something Lena. Me and she used to watch that a lot as a kid. Look Who Talking he was in. Beverly Hill Cop with Eddie Murphy. He was in that. And it's a lot. He was in a cartoon like Batman. He was in the car. He played a villain in Batman. I definitely remember that. And this was a tough loss, man, and definitely a legend. And not only in my eyes, but in everybody's eyes, that his voice is very unique. And I'm glad that he shared with all of us. So recipe, Mr. Gilbert Gottfried, and keep his family in our prayers, man. He definitely lost a legend, man. Definitely lost a legend, man. So yeah, next topic we got Ti, and we got a double Ti topic, a double Ti. One of the topics for Ti we didn't talk about last week episode. We were supposed to, but the first one was that Ti got upset because a comedian was doing a sexual allegation joke, and he was upset behind it. How y'all feel about that?
Listen, T.I. said Will Smith did it, I could do it too. And dude,
Shit, for real?
TLP.
So T.I., first of all, it's a lot different than I don't want people to instantly compare it to the Will Smith thing, because it's a lot different.
It's a lot different.
One was a mean joke, the other was very real allegations that could put him and his wife behind bars for a long time, and it lost them a lot of money.
Yeah, and a lot of books and a lot of bookings and stuff like that too.
Yeah, like a lot. He lost a lot from those allegations. So my son lost so much he grew his hair to change his description. So I get, I fully understand why he would be mad and damn near ready to pop off. But you go to jail one more time, you there, that new house. You need to change your address and just route all your mail there. Get your junk mail there. You're done. Do not just be running up on people, bro. You send your security. If it's that serious, send your security, bro. I don't know, but you absolutely cannot afford to lose your cool and run up on somebody. You will be in jail. They will have you in Alcatraz forever, and niggas will be definitely bumping your 24s, if you know.
and the fact that he was already in jail, he was already in jail, so time in jail for a very long time. He don't want to go back to that again.
Hey,
I'm like,
fuck,
you know.
yo, that nigga say it's 24s. I'm done.
24
All off.
cars intro. Yeah,
I'm gonna
bro. Classic. That's what classic is.
he gonna be bumping his 24 probably. Nah,
24 cars and clothes.
you gotta understand. First of all, the Ti is already like 5'5" anyway, so he a short dude. So you already know how that goes. Number one. Number two. This is what I be talking about. Our image. We gotta treat our image better. You know what I'm saying? That shit is really, really important because you see shit like this, right? I can't take T.I. serious when you talk about expeditiously and then do some hood. You feel me? Like I can't do that. I can't take it seriously, bro. And I'm gonna be honest.
Hold on, let me cut you for a second. One quick second. Bro, the smartest hood niggas be the craziest ones, bro. Be them having big words. They got whole teams of goons and they be still wanting to do the work themselves. It be them.
Son, I wouldn't be surprised T.I. invented the word stupendous, yo.
You probably use it a couple times. But no, like when you're trying to put yourself in a better light, you gotta do that shit all the way. You feel me? You can't be the smartest hood nigga and then still do hood nigga shit. That's not smart. That's like trying to be that's like playing the words financially stable, and being in debt in the same 2-sentence structure. You feel me? Like you can't be financially stable and you in debt to X amount of dollars. You can't be the smartest hood nigga and then still hood nigga shit. You gotta pick a lane and excelling in it. If you're gonna be a hood nigga, bro, be a hood nigga. You know, if you're gonna be one of the smart dudes, hey, be the smart dude. Don't half-ass it, whole ass. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do it or not at all. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, for him, he, even though he won't be on some smart nigga shit, which is cool, he's still on some hood nigga shit. I'm like, bro, pick a lane. You know what I'm saying? Because that should get you booed out of Barclays.
Oh, we didn't get to that yet, son. We didn't get to that yet. But Roddy, we got anything to say about the T.I. topic?
Nah, that's what I was gonna say on this one.
All right, yeah, same here. So you know, Sands spoke about the Barclays, and apparently T.I. got pulled out the Barclays because he tried to be a comedian. I'm confused. I didn't know he was a comedian.
Yeah.
So I had a reliable source.
I knew he was a comedian. I knew he was performing.
Bro, I knew I had a reliable source inside the Barclays at the time that this whole situation went down. And he spoke about it. He was like, yo, listen, between T.I. and the white dude from Wildin' Out, they both.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah,
sure.
I know who that source. I know who that source is. I know who that.
Yeah, but don't
shout to the home. Shout to the home.
Don't do that. Don't
I
be
just shout to the homie. I didn't say he did that person name.
You know, keep him close to the vest. But yeah, he was there and he said, like, yo, you know, him and that light-skinned dude, that white dude from Wild Out got booed about at Barclays. And this is my thing. Like, granted, if you're gonna be a comedian, right? Do your thing. I know that, listen, Eddie Murphy probably got booed before he got on. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of comedians did. A lot of people did.
Yeah, Red Fox probably got booed. Richard Pryor got booed.
It's almost like part of it.
Yeah, that's part of the game. Richard Pryor got booed on the first night of his Sunset Strip tour. He was like, yo, listen, I'm going to come back the next night, and then we're going to try it again, and we're going to kill it. Came back the next night, knocked it out the fucking park. You feel me? So, yeah, the greatest at one point or another got booed up off stage. This just, it's trial by fire. See, I got to go back to the drawing board.
Basically. But like I said, yo, I didn't know you were a comedian.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I was a little shocked about that. I was a little shocked.
Tia,
Yeah,
what are you doing, bro? You being a comedian, like, come on, son. I think everybody's just trying to do something different to polish their resume and what they can do. Like, rapper, actor, you got booze. So you gotta, just like you said, you gotta go to the drawing board because something went down. It was a shock that he actually was up there doing comedy. Like, you would have thought that he would have went up there to perform his hits or something. No.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna. And nothing wrong with people want to try new things. Hell, within the last 10 years, out there like 5 new things: a music artist, an actor, a promoter, a podcast host. And
at least he had to struggle with at least one of them. And that's the thing. Sometimes, like, I'm proud of him for even jumping out there and doing it. Like, listen, go out there. You want to do it. You decide to do it. I don't think I would have had my very first show at some of the biggest shows that comedians would ever see. That might be it. That's like having your first match at WrestleMania. It's too much pressure.
Bad.
That's true though.
Like the night after WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying?
That's even better. I personally want to have my first match on NXT Level Up. So if I go out there and I look bad, nobody's gonna see it because nobody watches that.
Or AEW Dark or Elevation,
it's like he skipped the struggle route and went straight to the top.
Yeah, basically, we
skipped
because he could have done a small comedy club in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, they basically skipped the developmental and went to the main roster.
And the funny thing is, that's what comedians do too. They like even the big shows, like people like Chappelle and Kevin Hart, they'll go around and do their comedy. They'll do the same special in small places, see what works, see what doesn't, tweak it, and then when they're ready to film the special or do the big stadium show in Kevin Hart's case, they got they've practiced enough to get the laughs. But T.I. is one of those dudes. He's like, yo, we gonna go get it. Like he the type of person that always play the game on hard mode, even though he don't know what game he playing.
That's okay.
But he also tried to be like the mayor of Atlanta or something like that. Well, he tried to do. He would run for something at one point, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually,
I heard something like that.
Fans, you can fan check that. Fact check.
Give me a minute.
Premier Boy fact check, y'all.
Got our boy stenographer stands on the case. Stenographer stands. Y'all say that 5 times fast.
Hold on,
I'm not trying this. I'm not trying that. I can't say it.
Hold on, give me a minute. I just want to do something real quick. I want to do something real quick. I'm gonna search it.
I do know he was working with he was working really closely with not Big Crit, Killer Mike.
Yeah, he was. But also he was
something
else too that I forgot about that I just remembered. There we go.
He was running for something. I'm not sure if he was planning to do it, he did it, or it didn't work out. But
on the hotline trying to tell people if you know anything about crimes, call the hotline because he had snitch and shit. But that happens.
Yeah.
Let's see. Mayor.
Yeah, I think it was Mayor Atlanta or something like that. Just to make sure.
He can't run for mayor.
He would run for something. I don't know. I
just realized what you're saying. My man's a felon.
Oh, okay. So here's what happened. So so T.I. didn't run for mayor, but he's the mayoral candidate said that he cost her the election.
Oh.
Felicia Moore.
Oh yeah, Felicia Moore. I've seen that now.
2021. Felicia Moore, according to Complex, Felicia Moore lost the Atlanta mayoral race to Andre Dickens, and she blamed her loss on the likes of T.I. and Isaac Hayes III, who allegedly spread quote-unquote lies about her. And the video posted to his Instagram account T.I. responded to Moore and reiterated his support for Dickens.
Damn. Well, there you go. Premier Boy
Spreading
fact.
lies. This just sound like you didn't get endorsed, lady.
Basically.
Hell, I need to know the lies. What did they say? Like they only but so much you can say.
Complex. She said the two quote unquote lied about her, sharing posts that claimed Moore would close all strip clubs in Atlanta. Quote, I never even discussed strip clubs since the general election, she said. They just made stuff up. The two did, in fact, share the false information, which was sourced from an article that contained multiple falsehoods. In his response, T.I. dismissed her concerns about misinformation and questioned why she suggested he should stay out of politics. He said, quote, if
T.I., you should stay out of politics because you're a damn felon. Wait, finish? I'm sorry.
He said, quote, you're saying you didn't really plan to close down the strip clubs? Whatever, that's old news now. He said, quote, you one thing, this culture, the creators in this city, we run this town. She said that celebrities shouldn't even be involved with politics. That sounds eerily similar to when people say, LeBron, shut up and dribble, right? You see, it's that very energy of that. It's the reason why you aren't fit to sit in the seat of the mayor of Atlanta. You don't understand, you dig? We run this town.
They're like saying rappers shouldn't be in movies, basically.
Right.
You know?
Like, I don't think there should ever be a problem with anybody in politics. In fact, at this point, the way life is, like, celebrities would probably win every election that they wanted to win over the politicians. Because first of all, the politicians who actually are running, whether you think they're good, whether you think they're bad, blah, 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 two things, none of them barely affect anything, and they're dorks.
Yeah.
They're fucking dorks. Like, Ben Shapiro, dork. Ted Cruz, dork. What was my man's? My man's a freaking heart surgeon, so I expected so much of him. Ben Carson, fucking dork. These are dorks. Nobody wants to. I know politics is much bigger than any one person's personality, but politics is also basically a giant popularity contest based on you making promises that, first of all, it's half the promises we get made by some of these politicians, it's not even their actual job to keep.
Yeah.
But they know that and they're making the promises. But it's just a popularity contest at the end of the day. So
it is popularity contest.
It is.
Right.
That's why like, celebrity. Hell, Trump was our president for 4 years. So hey, there you go.
Sure. Another example. Look at freaking Kane.
Yep, mayor of Knox County.
Yeah, they're gonna do anything out there, you know.
He's been the mayor over there for mad long.
I've been watching
Arnold Schwarzenegger
for like years since he was mayor. I saw Kane talk wild crazy about certain topics since he became mayor.
Yeah,
wild crazy.
I know he's a big Republican from the Bible Belt. Like I don't know. Him and Undertaker, they're bugging me out. Listen, I know this is not a wrestling thing. The Undertaker. What is his nicknames? The Demon of Death Valley. Big Evil.
American Bad. He had more.
The Dead Man.
The Dead Man. Kane is the Phenom.
There you go. Phenom, there you go.
This man who we had as the moniker of one time of the Lord of Darkness.
Lord Darkness,
right?
Another one. There you go, another one.
So the Lord of Darkness got up on that stage after 30 years of pretending, after 30 years of being basically the Antichrist, gets up on stage and says, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for all his success. Sir.
Even, bro, he said, listen, he literally said when he did the whole Ministry of Darkness angle, his interest music and his dubbed for the network. So unless you Google on YouTube, you probably won't see it. But in his entrance music, it literally said, "Accept the Lord of Darkness as your Lord and Savior." To open his entrance music.
So, Taker, you understand? Y'all get what I'm getting at here? These dudes are just completely different than what we've seen on TV.
Well,
The devil's favorite demon. The devil's favorite demon is currently the mayor of a Bible Belt state.
So they play characters though. Yeah, I realize they play characters. Look like a TV show. They actors that play characters who actually pretty athletes. Like, yeah.
Extremely athlete. I can't even see Undertaker as a human. It still bothers me. That's why I didn't fully watch his Hall of Fame speech. When I want to thank Jesus Christ, I didn't watch no more. I'm dead ass too.
That was an hour and a half, so I'm about the whole thing, so that was an hour and a half. So
nah, bro, listen. Look, real quick.
Demon of Death Valley lost me at Jesus.
I ain't gonna hold you because now they're talking about with WWE, they were talking about how you could use your likeness for streams now. And they started with the Undertaker using that Hall of Fame speech as a TED talk.
And also Undertaker might have a podcast show too.
Mm-hmm.
So
I can have that.
We about to compete with the dead man.
Word, that's that word.
The dead man is Jesus Christ.
Bro. Fuck that shit.
I
know y'all know.
That too. I forgot real Mark Calloway. My son was sitting there. He was doing one of his they doing a bunch of interviews on him now because it's the first time he was sitting there in a whole thin blue line shirt, just chilling, like talking. Fuck you, Undertaker.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Undertaker like that.
We're not gonna give a dude, bro.
Too soon that shit.
Right.
Oh god. Okay. Yo, that's a I move on to be
take that shit to Death Valley.
Oh god. So we're gonna get a little deep real quick. So the next situation that happened earlier this week. A train station incident. Do anybody know the full story about this?
I definitely could elaborate.
Okay, so Roddy, take the road. Take the road, man.
All right. So, looks like this estranged man, he got on the train and he put a smoke bomb in the train, and it was gas and it was lit up so you can't see nothing, and he just started to shooting in the train car. The train was pulling into 36th Street on the end of the D train in Brooklyn. So you see a lot of some people got wounded, but nobody got killed. And he was wearing a vest and a mask, and then he was also driving a U-Haul truck with Arkansas place, I think, or some place with the A. So basically, after he got to the train station, he was on the run for hours, and they couldn't find him for the next day. And they found him. Somebody pointed him out walking normally in the East Village.
Yeah.
My son thought he was just gonna walk it off. The fuck?
It was in his day record. He was trying to live like a normal life.
I can tell that man had a lot of delusional, probably suffered from mental health, because why would you go in there and just do that in a regular train car, like moving train on rush hour? Like,
and I heard that he took off his stuff and he went to another train with the crowd like a regular person. I heard he did that too. I was like, when I heard that, because my mother was reading the story as well, watching the news and stuff too. I was like, wow, this dude is it's crazy, man. And this is a sad situation, but I'm just happy everybody is good. Nobody, it's just we just gotta be careful, New York is changing, like really bad.
New York isn't just changing. It was just been it's just been how it's been since the 80s. When people tell me like, "Oh, I want to go back to the 80s in New York," I'm like, "Nigga, you sure?"
Right.
It was bad.
No,
are
nigga,
you sure you want to do
absolutely
that?
terrible idea.
because shit been trash. It was trash in the 80s, and it's worse now than it was then because everybody has easy access to guns, and most niggas can't fight. You know, look at this nigga right here, right above me. Do you really think that he can throw hands?
That man's a 62-year-old fat. Like he don't look like he in no type of shape.
Yeah.
This
sad.
nigga built like a beluga whale and trying to shoot up the fucking trains and shit. All right. This nigga built like Bill Duke and talking about, oh, I'm gonna sit here and shoot up the fucking trains. This is the problem with niggas now, bro. And then now the younger kids gonna look up to this shit and be like, yo, I want to sit there and we gonna bust shots like the nigga that bust shots on in Sunset Park. It's the problem.
That's one of the biggest issues too. Like you notice everything is happening. These types of things, like mass shootings, is happening more and more, and it's because people are seeing it more and more. Like there is always a level of mental illness, but then there's a level of people thinking that they'll be able to use that as an excuse to do terrible things. No, sometimes you just have some terrible stuff in your spirit, and you need to go get locked in the way in a building, maybe for a predetermined amount of time. So that you could work that out. I don't know if we have a thing like that. Do we have a thing like that where we lock people in buildings for a predetermined amount of time?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, and that's where you need to put that nigga in his titties.
Yes, we do.
They're gonna be on his 20 floors too. This nigga got
put that nigga in his double A's. Put his double A's. Put his double B's in the cell, bro, real quick.
Well,
I wasn't going that hard. Now we looking at this nigga titties too hard.
It's in the pic, bro. I don't know how y'all not see that shit.
Nah,
no.
Boy. But yo,
say, put your head up, son. Put your head up so we can come up there. Continue.
Oh yeah, like it was like everybody was texting me to see if I was okay and whatnot, and I wasn't even riding the train to that direction, so I was getting hit ups all over. I'm telling everybody I'm safe, I'm good.
I thought she was. I'm like, yo, I had a ride. Whole Roddy good, yo. I thought she was too. I got let me hit a ride. I gotta make sure he's like, yo.
Yeah, so I don't take those trains to work, but
I knew that already. That's because I'm your best friend. Oh,
yeah, I was saying now he's gonna go get charged for terrorism, so he's gonna get locked away for a minute.
Yeah, and as he should, because that was a terrorist attack. It just had no point.
Yeah.
What was the outcome? Like you just wounded a couple people, nobody died.
No, bad people died, bro.
And here's the crazy shit about this, right?
Am I lying?
No, you might be.
What happened?
He said no. Roddy said nobody died. I'm like, nah, people died.
They said wounded.
I heard
he wounded a bunch of people, but he was shooting, bro. People died.
Hold on. Y'all already know what it is. We already know what we gotta do.
Oh, fact check. There we go.
Fact check. Premier boy, fact check.
I'm like the chick from Criminal Minds with it. Like
all of us doing this, son. All of us doing this, son.
Yeah, I didn't see me. I pulled out the phone. Even though I am.
I got my laptop right here.
Right.
All right.
You got it. You got it, Sam?
Almost got it. Almost. Okay. Nobody died, but at least that 23 people got injured.
Yeah, there go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, I think I got that too.
Oh, I thought somebody went down.
Nah, nobody.
Nobody died.
That's
what thank God.
Yeah, I didn't know what 23 people though. I thought it was like 10. I didn't know 23. Wow.
Yeah, no, he was popping up.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, he said 33 bullets were sprayed. According to the New York Times, while 33 bullets were sprayed from his Glock handgun, they wounded only 10 passengers. More than a dozen other people were injured, some of them choking on smoke from the two devices. The police said Frank R. James detonated before he started shooting. Not one person died.
Good. And let's keep those people who got injured in our prayers so they get 100% healed. This action.
And I heard it was a And I heard as a 14-year-old son, he gonna need some therapy after this, man. Shit.
Yeah, your man's this man's here with the titties got charged with the federal crime of committing a terrorist act on a mass transit system. Niggas like that kind of take a thing seriously out here in these parts.
I'm talking about the little kids that had to see this shit too. They're gonna deal with post-traumatic and all that. Because imagine you going to school and you see this shit happen, like very small.
Yeah.
Y'all want to know something? Y'all want to know something crazy though?
Yeah.
Mr. James, according to the New York Times, Mr. James had at least 57 more bullets at his disposal than the gun jammed. If that gun didn't jam, the probability of somebody dying is very high, said Detective Paul D. Giacomo, president of the Texas Endowment Association. God had to be watching over that train.
I was, bro.
Because he could have let off those. Somebody would have died, definitely.
Yeah.
Right.
And
I'd rather be hurt than dead.
Yeah, I'll take a bullet to the arm before I take a bullet to the heart. You feel me?
Yeah. Right. And let's keep everybody who was involved in this terrible situation in our prayers. You know? Let them get 100% healing. And it's crazy, man. This shit not even happening, son. I'm not gonna hold you. This shit never happened.
Let me tell y'all, like, we need, like, mental health is so big, and the problem is now we understand how big mental health is. Our generation really ushered in, really talking, having those conversations, checking on the kids, doing all this type of stuff. But what we're still dealing with is the reverberation of all those other generations generally shitting on people's mental health, especially, and I mean especially men's mental health. We're seeing more incidents like this, and unfortunately, we're seeing more incidents like this with older Black men, right? Because we're the least protected in that realm, right? Like not today. What was it? Yesterday, actually. Let me tell y'all this quick little story. Yesterday, I was heading to my boy Hassani's house. Shout out to Hassani, right? As I'm heading there, you know how the buses be. The bus will be a jerk to you from time to time. It'll close the door just a little bit too quick, and it won't go, but it won't open because that's against protocol. And you get a little tight, right? As a normal person, you get a little tight, right? Maybe you stomp your feet a little bit, you get the energy out, right? A mentally ill person yesterday, I was on the bus. He hit the back door window so hard that it broke inward.
Oh, wow.
There were a lot of older women on that bus. They were scared. The kids on that bus were scared. And this man was just sitting there stewing, angry. So now the bus driver knows the incident. It's protocol that you stay where the incident happened.
Yeah.
As we're staying where the incident happened, the man, after thinking and sitting there and stewing, and you could see on his face that he had a bad day and this was just the last bad thing to happen to him. You understand? But that's a mental health thing. So what he did, as the bus is waiting for police to arrive and the chiefs and whatever, and we're all tight because we're still on this bus, he goes and he punches in the freaking front door window now. Boom. These are punches, single punches. He gets his belt, he wraps it, he punches in another window, he swings the belt buckle out another window, then throws the belt. He does all of this. The bus actually moves, like it drives up to the next stop to get away from the man who's continuously attacking it. And when they sent the next bus for us, we all knew he was going to be on that next bus. And sure enough, he was sitting on the next bus like nothing had happened.
Oh, wow.
Nothing at all. And when the cops came to get him, he fought those cops. He fought those two cops. Needless to say, it took me 2 hours to get to some place that was supposed to take me 20 minutes to get to. But you see, these things are happening more and more because mental health was neglected. Guys, listen, fellas, go to therapy, right? Go to therapy. Leave that girl alone that don't want you, right? You leave that woman alone that's yo-yoing you. If you're on a roster right now, if there's a woman hitting you up because she needs you to do something, but she don't want to love you no more, leave her alone.
You hear that, Will Smith?
Hey, good.
Wow.
And I ain't hold you. Good segue. Saying good segue because that's the next topic, yo. We got some new information about the Will Smith and Chris Rock. Hopefully, we have to talk about this no more. Probably
God, we need some sponsors. That's how good that segue was.
I'm sorry.
That's bad.
So one of them is the fact that Chris Rock saying that he not talking until he get paid. So my question, y'all, what do you think you mean by this specific line?
He
Money
mean
talk,
exactly what he
bullshit.
said. Yeah, what Sam said. Like,
I didn't hear what Sam said.
Oh, money talks, bullshit runs the marathon.
Okay.
right? He mean that. Like, what he's listen. The slap thing is the biggest thing in the world right now, right? Everybody want to talk about it. Everybody want to analyze it. In fact, I'm pretty sure we've done 2 episodes about it and talked about it privately amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
So he doing what's smart. Oh, this is the thing that's in demand? Okay. You want to hear my side of the story? My wallet wants to hear your side of the money.
Exactly.
Simple. Get that man a book deal or something.
Yeah,
He's gonna write a whole book about 12 seconds.
I'm thinking that somebody gonna do like a possible if they pay him. He might go do like a 2020 special in there and talk about it and stuff like that. But is it really much to really talk about it other than what happened?
Basically, people just want to know his side.
Yeah.
You want to know his side, right?
Yeah, I get that.
People are overly invested in the actual slap, and then there's people invested in the other side of it and all this stuff like that. But at the end of the day, get your coins, black man. Fuck it.
Yeah,
if I'm getting slapped in the face, you see those Facebook posts, would you slap so and so in the face for $1 million?
Oh yeah.
Well, would you get slapped in the face for $1 million? My answer is still
I
yes.
get that bread.
Listen, I will let a nigga drop kick me for $700 million, bro.
Yeah.
It's $700 million, and I'll be all right after a drop kick. I got $700 million. Bae can stay if she wants. Like, listen, got $700 million. I could trick off like 5 of those. You feel me?
God, 5?
5, just 5 though. I ain't
Only
tricking off
5?
like 10, my nigga. Like,
you just upset the financial advisor in me, bro.
bro, I got 695 after that. We could put like 20 of that in mutual funds or whatever and let that bitch grow. You know what I'm saying? Like,
go to Vegas for the week.
Listen, I go to Vegas for the week with a lot less. You feel me? Like,
I'll go to Vegas for the week.
What you can get into with $100 million, $700 million in Vegas?
everything.
Yeah, boy.
Literally everything. I got into a lot of shit with just maybe like 3 racks on the weekend. You feel me? 500 mil. Listen, you could buy some strippers, bro, and just party up. But yeah, listen. If I was in his shoes, I wouldn't want to talk either, bro. I ain't saying shit to Netflix drop a bag. You know what I'm saying? I need a 3-part special. You feel me? We gonna ride.
It don't even have to just be Netflix. It could be 2020. It could be
I just said 2020.
the Gail Morning Show. Gail King. Yeah, it could be
no
any
matter
of
what. We gonna get a bigger bag than August would have got by putting that whack ass song he just put out recently.
Fact. I mean, it could have been the real, but we never had to get that. We could have been the real.
Nah, and the
do
real
not put that man.
side,
I'm glad the real was probably one of the worst shows I've watched. Off the air, boy.
Well, and just been confirmed, officially confirmed that it was canceled. It's canceled now. At the they made it official. I know before we spoke about it, but it was just
bro.
It was announced that it was just rumors that it was supposed to be canceled. But now it's official.
I want to know, do Fox 5 have a 4 lineup, or are they just gonna put reruns of popular shows scattered throughout the week?
I'm about to just turn off the TV.
All the shows, like we mentioned, all the talk shows that getting canceled with in June, they're gonna play reruns until the new season, until like September.
No, I'm saying I'm hoping. I wonder if they got their their fourth season booked right now, or they're just going to just drop something else?
I'm pretty sure they do. I would say I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah,
That's why they get rid of shows now. They already got a plan already. They already got you ain't no show plan ahead of time on what's going to come on the fall and stuff, what to cancel. They know what to go. They know what to go do. They didn't announce to the public yet.
right.
Got
Right.
it.
You know, and once it
They have big board meetings about this shit, right?
there you go. Yeah, there you go. And people put their ideas for a talk show. They presented to the idea, and then they greenlight from there.
Because I heard Jennifer Hudson's supposed to have her talk show coming up.
Oh wow, that I did not know.
Yeah, I just read about it.
Oh, I want to hear what that Jezebel has to say.
And they are like she was like, oh yeah, she's a Jezebel.
But why is it okay to give everybody a talk show or judge show these days? Like, somebody tell me that.
Like, if
Actually, it's so random. Why did Steve Harvey and Jerry Springer have judge shows? They're not judges.
Right? If you have nothing else to do, nothing else, or you're waiting for a new situation to jump off, you got to get a talk show. Like Nick Cannon had a show for all of one season. Did he really need a talk show? Nah, he had Wild Out.
Definitely did.
He did.
But he had nothing else to do with his time in the daytime. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not hanging out with my baby mama.
But my bad for saying, but Roddy mentioned the Jennifer Hudson show. Well, Jennifer Hudson, one of the show that would be placed in the real on Fox, actually. Jennifer Hudson is one of them. Sherry Shepherd is replacing Wendy Williams on Fox.
Yeah, she took her spot permanently.
Yeah.
She'd been running the Wendy Williams show.
Yeah, she's been running Wendy Williams, but now she got her own show for the fall. So she got her own show for the fall.
Right,
I don't know.
Wendy Williams officially not coming back.
Yeah.
And she tried to come back. She's talking about ready to come back now.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she said that. Yeah, she did say she was ready to come back. Yeah,
like, nah, we good.
Basically. And there's another some guy named Kadro. I don't know who this man is. He got Karamo.
Never heard of this dude ever.
Me either. He was on
Karamo. He was on
Karamo's.
what's that shit?
Yeah, he had a talk show coming in the fall too.
So they have replacements.
Yeah. So they I think it's not fully done yet. I think they do working out deals. I guess.
I thought Karamo was gonna be on like Fox Soul or some shit. But I thought he was. But hey, look.
I mean, he's on NBC. I hope he be all right on NBC. There's a black man on NBC. You already know what they do with NBC. But
that's Martin Lawrence on that one.
Nigga, be careful.
Yeah, exactly.
Martin Lawrence got on his show talking about like, I went to NBC. It was like I was banned. So I told him to kiss my ass. Like, he was supposed to be on Saturday Night Live, bro. And he put him on Saturday Night Live.
Oh, I remember that. I remember that.
And back in the days, like around that same time, Saturday Night Live was kind of trash, but
yeah. And also, Drew Barrymore got renewed. And I honestly thought that I knew she had a show, but I didn't know it was on CBS. That's new to me. I thought it was on like some cable channel or something.
Yeah, I said 3 episodes that black people don't watch CBS.
CBS. Yeah. Black people don't watch CBS like that.
I feel like only niggas that watch CBS is like old niggas over 65, and like the people that's in the hospital that don't know how to change the channel and shit.
Well, that's the default channel for hospital rooms. So yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So it's like, all right, we're just gonna leave this shit on. You're gonna leave Guiding Light on real quick. Cause ain't nothing else. I don't know how to change the channel. So
like I said, son, if they get from my boys a talk show, it's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
I know it ain't gonna be on CBS.
I know it ain't gonna be on CBS.
That's the Caucasian broadcasters.
They gonna cancel after one episode, son.
You're gonna be on Fox Soul with it, like at 3 in the morning.
So BET Uncut. They're gonna bring back BET Uncut just for the premiere podcast.
I'm for it though.
I'm for it too,
I'm
son.
with it. We could be right after what's the show they got over there? Talk with Queens, the one where they brought Ice Cube there to talk about a serious topic, but completely exposed the fact that they didn't even look into the serious topic.
You talking about the show with you talking about the Rebecca Fox in them?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the show because I don't want to promote them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just call it bitter 50-year-old women.
Bro, we gonna be on it. We're not even gonna be after that. We're gonna be after the. All right, so you know the church dude that be like, God. We're gonna be after that.
We're gonna be after Peter Popoff.
Oh God, so you bugged right now.
We're gonna be after Peter Popoff. But before that, nigga.
Well, we might be after Mano, because Mano got a pocket show on Fox Soul called Kitchen Talk. Speaking of Mano,
of Mano, yeah, great transition. We gotta.
I know Molly gonna. I know.
Put your ass down with this one, right?
I picked Molly.
Oh yeah, I heard this shit about Mano. Yo, you a wild boy.
Hold on. Y'all lead in. I'm getting the picture.
I picked the topic just for Molly, son, because I know Molly will say something about this. So
I'm gonna let you have this one, bro. Let me know when you're done. I'll pull up. You know when you're done, I'll pull up.
Thanks. So we know.
Listen.
We know Mano said that he want to role play as a runaway slave to a white woman. Yo, Molly, take
Mano. Mano. Hold on. This can't be the same Brooklyn bully that's asking to be bullied. Like, what are we doing here, Mano? Mano. Hi, Mano. You said on live TV with your whole chest in front of a microphone and a camera that you want to play runaway slaves when you have sex with white women? Mano. Mano. We not doing that. It is 2020. Do you know how hard we fought out here, Mano? Do you know what Harriet Tubman did, Mano? She wanted to free your ass. Mano, you would have got left. You got Brooklyn looking real bad, Mano. This Brooklyn, you got us looking real bad. Ain't you? This dude was smacking dudes. How you getting whipped? Mano. This is official. I haven't gotten to do one of these in a couple of weeks, but sit your ass down. Mano, stay away from white women. Stay away from white women. Date you black women. They're not gonna do that. All right.
Yeah, we get canceled. We get canceled, son. We get canceled, man.
Nah, B. Nah. This man didn't say that with his whole. He didn't say that. He didn't say that.
Yeah, he said that shit. He said he wanted to be this nigga. All right.
Oh my God. Oh gosh. We get canceled.
Son, Mano.
We get canceled for sure now, son.
Likes to role play as a slave. Yeah, we getting canceled, but
sure.
not after not before I cook Mano up, son. Yo, old. Yo, old King Kunta looking ass. All my life I had to fight ass nigga.
Yo, this man said he wanted to be Kunta Kinte to these. Yo, and this is why image is important. This is why. Because when you talking about, oh, I wanted to be like a runaway slave when I smashed white women, I'm like, bro, they make you do realize in like white woman group chats, they make fun of us behind that shit, right?
Yeah, that's true. Exactly. That's true.
Like in real life, there's been TikToks revealed about this. This ain't no secret.
I seen that. I remember that. I seen that.
Yeah.
So you want to be out here looking like this dude to them, and they laughing at you. They'll appease it because you know what I'm saying. Like they'll, that's what happens.
I mean, who wouldn't? Like if okay, I'll be your slave master. this feels eerily reminiscent of my past. I feel like I'm really touching my ancestors with this one.
Nah, fuck that. If I want to role play something, I want to role play Matt Turner when I was freeing dudes and smack. You know what I'm saying? I want to role play Jack Johnson when he had 2 white wives. You feel me? Like,
listen, I want to tell Mano like this. The closest thing he should come to race play, what are we doing? Period piece race play? We're doing period piece race play, 1700s based race play. So if you're doing 1700, the closest thing you should come to doing that, and I know for a fact that somebody else has seen this because y'all are nasty too. Yeah, it needs to be the Roots, the porn parody of Roots.
oh shit!
All right. This is what you should be going for. You're messing the game up completely, Mano.
You can't be a tough dude out here in the streets and letting white women spank you behind the sheet.
You can't. You just can't. Listen, a few years ago, I don't know how long ago, like the second to last time Mano was hot, he made a song called "I'm Different," and now he has completely proven that you are.
Oh gosh,
Man, be cool though.
Oh my gosh, bro.
I'm honestly speechless. I don't even know what to say. Y'all pretty much. Yeah, I can't say it's not about
Yo,
Roddy, we can say we gotta say that.
Mano out here making us look bad. Like we trying to move forward, man. Like you over here freaking volunteering yourself to take this role of being a runaway slave with a white woman. Like, come on, my bro. You gotta do better. Do better than this, bro. You want to get yourself back out there? This ain't the way to do it. This ain't the way to do it.
And I ain't gonna hold you though. Like, all told, Brooklyn as a whole has been taking losses the past 2 to 3 weeks. First the Chris Rock shit, right?
Yep.
First Chris Rock, then this Mano bullshit, then this Tekashi bullshit. Like, it's been so many losses. It's so much. I'm about to claim Poughkeepsie. That's how bad it's been.
You should have been claiming something.
I'm about to claim it. Nah, because I was in a bar and I claimed Poughkeepsie before and I got laughed out the bar. I ain't never been laughed out of a bar in my life. Kicked out, yes. Laughed out, nah. But the way I've been seeing Brooklyn give it up this past few weeks, I'm like, yeah, that might not be a bad idea.
Out here shouting out Poughkeepsie. Like, I'm trying to find cool ways to say it. PK.
I mean, like, this is what it is.
I know, right? He was
original 7th borough.
7th borough. Cause I don't know what's going on with Brooklyn. Cause
listen, you're right. Now, and no, there's one more L that you didn't speak about while speaking about the L. So 6ix9ine comes to Brooklyn, does a whole video shoot. I heard the song. The song is it's still all about shooting niggas and how niggas ain't real. That's 1. 2, the niggas, first of all, he was there doing the video, face all out, blah, 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 doing his thing. He leaves, niggas come and they spray paint up the front of the projects where he did the video at and spelt Central wrong.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
How we taking an L within an L?
Well, since y'all mentioned 6ix9ine, I told myself we were gonna talk about this guy no more. And we're gonna end it after this, I guess. We do got some 6ix9ine news actually. I seen it a little bit earlier. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. But do anybody got anything else to say real quick?
Mm-mm.
That's a dub. Man, no. Come on, son.
Oh, actually, I do got one more news after this. So let me get to this. All right, so apparently, streaming company is suing 6ix9ine for $2 million following the force to promote and perform at 2 shows.
Wait, say that again?
Okay, so streaming company sues 6ix9ine for $2 million following failure to promote and perform two shows. Oh my
Listen, 6ix9ine, like I don't know what his life is right now. One minute he was broke, other minute he narrowly escaped jail, the other minute he's the biggest gangster in the world, and then his boys turned on him. I don't know, son. Like, can we 6ix9ine? What's going on, bro?
See, this is what happens, right? When niggas fuck your bitch, right? You start doing weird shit like this. Start snitching, you know what I'm saying? And, you start going back to, you can't go back to being the bodega boy that you used to be. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been playing this role for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You played a role so long that you kind of forget who you once was. So now you got to continue on this role. It reminds me of somebody we talked about earlier, but he kept playing this role. So now, granted, you stitch on all these dudes doing time because you wanted to run your mouth. Now you back out, right? And it's like you can't really, go back to being a normal dude. So now you're like, fuck it, we just gonna run it up. You know what I'm saying? And take it from there. But the problem with you trying to run it up and take it from there, niggas know what you did. So it's not like you come back to the hood and talk about it, especially when you ain't got enough money. Now you an indie guy because the labels ain't really trying to touch you like that. You know what I'm saying? Now you an indie guy, you can't pay the security to keep you nice and safe. You know what I'm saying? You running away from regular ass niggas. You feel me? Like, your life ain't gonna be the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me talk to him.
Let me talk to him.
So good. Listen, I really hope his career hit back so we can get some money to pay security. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, bro, like we probably gonna do a segment talking about Tekashi got gunned down somewhere. And my only response for that shit, and I'm gonna give it to you now, so I ain't gotta give it to you later. My only response for that shit is gonna be like, nigga, what want me to do?
There you go, y'all. There you go. Anything else y'all gotta say?
Well, the main thing is like, yo, Tekashi, I don't know why he didn't just, I don't know, switch his style up a little bit. Like he could have did so many things. Cause I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Not gonna lie to you guys. I like Tekashi's music. Like I do. Not even ashamed. I was a fan. Like it's like he had this way of just yelling ignorance in such a fun way. You feel me? And I thought it was so authentic. And then it's just not. And that's fine. Everybody don't gotta be that guy. Everybody cannot be that guy. And that's cool. It's just like after it all went down, then there's the constant taunting and the constant poking and going in hoods and having mad money, and now you're broke because we knew you were going to be broke. Now you're broke because we knew you were going to be broke because of the way you're throwing away money. Well, we know you're not making it because people then blackballed your records. People who not even hood blackballed your records. I blackballed his records. I don't be out here in these streets. I don't really care what set he belongs to. It's just he's fake now. My son got up there and sang like a canary. My son was implicating people who had nothing to do with his life. Son almost got Murder Inc. in trouble again. What?
Oh man. Oh man. There you go, y'all. Ain't nothing else we gotta say.
I'm good with this.
Me too, y'all. That's it. That's season 2 of the Premiere Boy podcast. They get everybody that tune into the season, old listeners and new listeners. It means a lot from the bottom of all our hearts. It means a lot, and I just want to say thank y'all, man. Thank you. Before we continue anything, the outro will be a little different. The order of the outro will be completely different today. So yeah, the order will be Malimal, Star, King Took Sands, and I'm gonna end it. So do your thing.
All right. All right, my mic is out of power. So
Bluetooth device is ready to pair.
we need some echo on. Yep. So listen, last episode of the Premier Boys Podcast, season 2. We got another season in the books. I want to thank all almost 10,000 of you guys in the Premier Family Army, strong out here for supporting the whole crew, right? I want to thank y'all for having so much patience with me as I tried to get my life together this year. All right. A lot has been going on, but we definitely wanted to be just a part of the just put the words out there, put the energy out there, let the world know what's really on the minds of young Black men out here, of us, this generation, the generation now that's about to bridge the gap between the older and the new, right? Definitely want to thank you for that. And speaking of good segues, June 15th will be the official debut of The Bridge.
Oh, wow.
Everybody got a date.
Finally got a date. We're going to format things differently. We're going to have a lot of fun. We're going to have some real conversations. And none of these contrived things, none of these things based. We're gonna put. My goal is to bring every conversation to a full end in the Black community. Every divisive conversation, right? So we tackling it all, baby. We tackling men and women. We're tackling light skin and dark skin. We tackling nappy hair and straight hair. We doing it all top to bottom. And I'm gonna have some of the most intelligent guests I can find, some of the best guests we can find, and we're gonna do it real nice, right? So the big reason why we're doing it this way is because we want to bring people together, right? The last 2 years we spent pointing out each other's flaws. Okay, we get it, right? Now let's bring everybody together. Let's fix these flaws and let's get it going, all right? So Bridge Podcast, June 11th. Manta is still in the works. They call me Malimal on everything. So if you want to find me on social media, they call me Malimal. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by telling you how to spell they, call, or me, but my name is Malimal. Yes, Malimal. And that's it for me. Season 2, we out.
There you go.
All right. So you got me, the Star Roddy Rod. Follow me on IG at the Star Roddy Rod. I'm going to tell you how to spell the Star. Roddy Rod is RODDY. Coming very soon, podcast show, A Conversation with the Star, where we just tackle a whole bunch of issues, random issues. We just going to talk with the guests. Nothing's off the table. You can also catch me on the Old School Show every 4th and 5th Sunday with Mr. Ken, Mr. Gentleman. And damn, season 2's in the books, bro. Shit. This is a good ride. You know, we said a lot of crazy things. You know, we touched on a lot of crazy topics. And you know, we're just ready for season 3. We're ready to bring out more raw, uncut content. We're ready to bring a lot more stories, a lot more story time. We're just ready to grow the numbers, grow the show. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend. Because even though we're off the air, the content don't go bad. So you can stream it anytime. Just, you know, streaming on all platforms with the exception of Spotify. Let's go. Hey.
All right, listen, y'all. I want to give a personal shout out, personal thanks to every single person who listened to Premier Boys Podcast Season 2. This couldn't have been done without you guys. And listen, without you guys, there's no us. So we definitely appreciate you for taking this long ride with us, because we started this whole season back in I believe in July or August for season 2. And here we are in April, about to make a full year, of season 2 episodes. So yeah, all of that is owed to you. Yes, we said some wild things. I definitely got canceled at least 3 times in the stretch of the season. So yeah, it's been lit. I might get canceled again for the shit I said in this episode, but hey, is
You
what it is.
will.
You are done.
Yeah, we wild out.
Had
Well, you
Kuta
wild.
as a
Don't
background.
cancel me.
As I'm saying, we had Kuta Kente as a background as a Zoom. I might get canceled. But in the meantime, before I get canceled, you can follow me at Aaron Sands Premier. That's Aaron Sands Premier. Link is in the description. I'm not going to spell it. Also, I did say that I did have a big announcement on some Tony Khan shit. And yeah, matter of fact, let's set the mood for that. Let's set the fucking mood. All right.
That should be coming that episode, Tony Khan,
You know what I'm saying?
Big announcement.
So, season 3 of King Talk with Aaron Sands will premiere September 23rd, season 3. What we doing on that? We getting the production up. We getting the quality up. We getting the topics up. You already know. Especially executive produced by my man to the right of me, Ken the Gentleman. We already out here doing our thing, turning up, going hard each and every week. King Talk Sands, Poughkeepsie's Poppy's Own, out here getting it. King Talk Season 3, September 23rd. My first guest, hopefully, if we challenge that, Miss Mademoiselle, you are called to the table. Let's talk about it. Let's have the conversation. You had the conversation on Premier Boyz podcast. You might have had the conversation on Mr. German's Lifestyle podcast.
Yeah, old school shit, yeah.
Let's have the conversation on King Talk. You already know what it is. 100 King. Shout out to the fam out in Brooklyn. You already know what the vibes is. Shout out to all my people up here in the Hudson Valley that's listening out here. You already know what it is. Shout out to all my Jamaica listeners out here. You already know the vibes. Until then, until we see each other again, it's your man's King Talk. Also, if you're in the New York City area and you trying to turn up with your people, you trying to turn up for a birthday or whatever, check us out every single Saturday. Best Saturday Party at Taj, 48 West 21st Street between 5th and 6th Avenue. State Premier at the door. Table reservation only. No shots for that, but pull up, have a good time with us. You already know what it is. But until season 3 of either Premier Boyz or King Talk, whichever comes first, you already know what it is. It's King Talk Sands. Until then, we'll see you.
There you go. And y'all already know it's me, your boy Ken, and Kevin Gentlemen. I just want to say thank y'all for tuning in to the Premier Boy Podcast Season 2. Like I said earlier, it means a lot for each and every one of us. And just want to say thank y'all. Thank you for for my brothers, man. We had our back and forth. We had our ups and downs, but we got the season done, and I would not do it with anybody but them, man. Y'all my day ones, man. I love y'all, man. That's real for the heart. Love y'all, man. We go through drama, but even through dramas, we always be brothers at the end of the day. So just say I love y'all, man. When we started the idea for Premier Boy back in 2018, we didn't know where we could go, and we originally was on in 2018, but it just didn't happen. But then a year later, September 11th, 2019, we started with us 3, and it was the start of it. Then a year later, we added the bro, Long Live the Chief, Malimal, to the group, man. It felt complete. It felt complete, and yeah, it felt complete. And we were going the right direction. I'm not gonna hold y'all, through season 2. I lost my way. I lost my way to season 2 with with this show and doing with the gentleman as well. doing King Talk, and soon being a part of Roddy show, and also the Bridge too. You know, I tend to lose my way not only with myself but a lot of personal stuff. And out of everybody, I didn't take those days off at all. I didn't use my days off, cause. But for the first few episodes of season 3, I will use that day off, cause it's not easy for me to do that. I am at no days off, but sometimes you just gotta sit back and replan your strategy. So I will take a break for season 3. Not sure when I'm coming back. Who knows? I don't think it'll be a long break. I know me, it won't be a long break. But sometimes life is funny. You just never know when things will happen. But just know I'm still be here. I still be working with the fellas. I just won't be the host at the moment until things figure out. As for Mr. Gentleman, I just gonna finish off the season and also take a break. I already had a plan for season 6 at the release date, but it might get pushed back due to personal reasons until I get myself figured out. Same with the old school show and everything else. So but for now, I'll still be here. Look out for season 3. Do y'all want to announce the release date for season 3?
You know what? I think we should announce that, right? On the Bridge Podcast season 1.
There you go. There you go. And so we're announcing on the Bridge in June. I'm looking forward to that, y'all. I've been looking for this show for a minute, man. I'm happy for my bros to step it up, step out. I look forward to this. I came up for this show, man. And hopefully in the future I'll be a part of it too. But like I said, thank y'all everybody, for an amazing season. From drama to fun to controversy. So hopefully don't get canceled. Season 3 coming soon. Y'all already know Ken that came gentleman. Follow me on IG. Ken _ Mr. Gentleman. I repeat, Ken KEN _ Mr. MR Gentleman GENTLEMAN. As of right now, we only got like 10 more episodes left for season 5, so we're gonna hopefully knock that out. Mr. Gentleman like the podcast each night Sunday at 12 p.m. We're on Anchor. Be back on Spotify, Apple Podcast, iHeartRadio, Good Positive, many more. Mr. Gentleman like the podcast present the old school show with myself and the Star Rider Rod every 4th or 5th Sunday at 12 a.m. Mr. Gentleman like the podcast present a conversation about music every 1st Sunday at 12 a.m. And Mr. Gentleman like the podcast presents Date Night Talk with myself and Miss Vanna B premiering tomorrow at 12 a.m. and every 2nd and 3rd Thursday at 12 a.m. So look out for that. Also, I am making some other podcast appearances and stuff like that. I already got some guest spots. Also, I also got a big thing coming. Sadly, I won't announce it. You already know what it is until it come out. But look out to social media. I would post it there. I would share with y'all. Of course, y'all would know. And also the merch store at T Public. Shout out the merch. Check out the merch store of T Public. Buy some shirts, hoodies, masks, and many more. Website is from the gym coming real soon. And season 3 of Premier Boy Podcast coming this summer. So, my bad. My bad. And it's can be back for season 3. Yeah, y'all just gotta find out and watch.
Sucks.
Just gotta find out and watch, y'all. And look out for the Bridge, man. And that's it, y'all.
That sucks.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll be back, man. Don't worry, man. I'm not gonna be like Roddy and walk off the show. I ain't gonna do that. I got love for all y'all, man. And
we all need to take some time for our mental health.
Yeah,
get our stuff together.
Exactly.
I want to say this on the episode. Definitely been some back and forth, but this is the hardest working man in this group when it comes to this show and things like that. Nobody's working harder than Ken, right? Nobody. If y'all want to argue with me, argue with your mom, right? Nobody's working harder than Ken. He needs some time off. He deserves some time off. Trust me. We all do. We all working through this life. And, once we grow the Premier family, we'll probably be a lot better off. But right now, we're just doing it for y'all.
We all gonna be a lot better. All right. And Mally, bro, I appreciate you for that. Thank you, man. That means a lot, man. You don't understand, y'all. It means a lot, man. And like I said, I do anything for my brand to grow. I do anything for my brother brand to grow. Cause honestly, even if we good by ourselves, but together we even stronger than ever. So yeah, and that's always been the goal. And I thank you, thank you for that, man.
It's crazy that can be the hardest working person on the Premier Boys podcast, because I have this like Snapple. It's not a Snapple fact, but it's a Sans fact. Of over the course of the 2 seasons that we've done these episodes, Ken has never missed an episode.
Period.
He's never missed an episode. I've missed about 3, give or take. Roddy probably missed a couple. Alvin, we already know. We have we put you on a milk carton. But yeah,
I was going through a lot. It was moaning.
We know. So
it was moaning.
I respect it. I do. I respect it. But at the same time, right? Ken, through all of through everything, through pre-pandemic, regular pandemic, post-pandemic, he's been active. So yeah, I gotta give him that. And listen, like I don't mind, stepping into that realm, you know what I'm saying, while you go and handle what you gotta handle on your end, you know what I'm saying? It's all about group growth, but I'm also a big fan of personal growth. And if you're taking that time to get some personal growth going on, I'm all for that. Like I said before, if you're not progressing, you regressing. And staying in the same space is regressing by default. You know what I'm saying? And any way you could progress in your life is always good. So yeah.
Thank you for that, man. I appreciate it, man. And like I said, man, I'll be here. I will be on screen, but I will do be probably most likely behind the scenes. So I'll be here. I'm not that far off. And if y'all see me back on screen, y'all would know. Y'all would know, because y'all would know, man. And once again, thank y'all. And thank you to I made the season, y'all. And thank y'all. We're gonna end up with a song of the day saying this is you, man.
You already know what it is. I was supposed to be here last week for my song of the day, but I got a new I'm here this week for the season finale. Good way to close out the show. Initially, I was gonna close it out with some Prince, but I told him to pack that shit the fuck up. So we won't be doing that. But yeah, a good way to end out the show. Oh, I know. How about Kodak Black Super Gremlin? Let's go get it.
There you go, y'all. And y'all already know this your boy Ken, hey, Mr. Gentleman.
You already know what it is. It's your man's King Talk Sands. December 23rd, season 3 of King Talk with Aaron Sands. You already know what it is. Malimal as well. You are wanted at the table. Will you accept?
It's your boy, the Star Roddy Rod, over and out. Season 2 is a good run. See y'all soon. How you doing, man?
Long live the chief.
Long live the chief.
They call me Malimal. And come June 15th, we're going to cross that bridge.
Go.
But for now, Premier Family, this has been season 2. We love you. We are now out.
Yeah.
Premier Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting arrested by curves. And you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me, my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch, styled up with new kicks. Penny flow, ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentlemen on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premier Boy.